What up, gamers? Fencer here, and welcome to my reaction to Shadowverse Worlds Beyond special updates. So, yeah, man, it's been like what? Like, I think at least a year, maybe a year and a half. But, yeah, since they like first announced this. And now, yeah, we're about to get some more news about it. But, dude, I'm excited, man. Like, you know, this game is the reason why I updated my VTuber models from the beginning of last year. But yeah, hopefully, we get to see, at least a stable release date. I want this game to be released. It got like delayed like what, like almost a year later after its like initial release date. But yeah, that's what I'm mainly hoping for. I just want to play this game, man. I don't care much about like the mini games and stuff. I'm just excited for the card games. But yeah, I'm still kind of curious though what they're gonna do about the mini games, especially the one that looks like the turn based. I mean, I'm guessing it's like a turn based. That one like chibi RPG game. I remember seeing that. Like out of all the mini games, that's probably what I'm looking forward to the most when it comes to that. But here we go, man. Side games, bring it. Oh snap, they're ready. Wait, no, that's the wait, that's the original Shadowverse. I just saw 2016. All right. I mean, yeah, I'm still playing this game because the new one is not released. I got excited for a second. I thought that was the actual release date. Yeah, special callback. Yeah, for me, when I first played Shadowverse, I think it was after the first year. I first played it, I think around the Dawnbreak Night's Edge expansion. Which, yeah, I think was around the first year. Oh, dude, the Machina cards are so cool. Just because I like machines and, cyborgs and all that stuff. Oh, my dog wants to go in. Oh, Shadowverse enemy. Yeah, I just saw Champions Battle there. Yeah, Champions Battle has been one of my favorite card games. Or at least, like single-player card games ever. Maybe my second favorite. My first favorite would be the Tag Force series with Yu-Gi-Oh! Especially the first game, man. Oh yeah, we're almost there, man. 2023. I never really got into the esports side of things. Wait, that's where I am right now in the story, the last one. Yeah, if you want to see me finish up the Shadowverse story, I'm pretty much at the last part of the story. Next, 2025. What if they had the release date on the original Shadowverse, like release date? They said, what it was like 6/17.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Shadowverse Worlds Beyond Special Update livestream. As the title says, we'll be bringing you the latest updates on Shadowverse Worlds Beyond, the newest title in the Shadowverse franchise, through this 1 hour long stream. Let's
All
get
right.
right into it. I'm Kosuke Hiraiwa, and I'll be your host for today. And here with me is someone that every Shadowverse fan should know.
Yeah,
Hello, everyone. Thank you all for your continued support
that's
of
KMR, right?
Shadowverse. I'm Kimura, the game's producer, and I'm very happy to be here. We'll be hearing more from
He's
Kimura
like the only one I
shortly,
know,
but we
just
have
because I've
another
heard about
fantastic
people
guest with us today. Take it
talking
away.
about him.
Great to be here. Kazuki Tomoda, official Side Games commentator here. It's great to be here.
But yeah, 1 hour, man. What are they going to show off? All right, what are they saying? Come on, translator. They're saying a bunch of words here. I don't know what they're saying. Wait, do they have subtitles on? Should I turn it on? Oh, no, it's just in Japanese.
Of course, first
Oh,
I
here
would
we
like
go.
to thank everybody again for playing Shadowverse through all these years.
Oh, they don't have.
Thanks to your support, we will be celebrating its 9th anniversary on June 17th. Today, I'll be sharing more information on the long-awaited
Ninth
Shadowverse
anniversary,
Worlds
man. Almost a
Beyond.
decade.
But before that, I would like to show you a glimpse of what we've been working on.
Yeah, the translator didn't miss a lot there. Oh, here we go. The new Shadowverse, right? Man, look at these cutscenes. Ooh. I'm gonna guess like we saw like what the new Dragoncraft, then Haven, then I'm guessing that's Sword. Is that Abyss? If I if I had to guess, Rune. Oh no, that's the Abyss. I know if she's Portal. Oh, here we go, gameplay. Dude, I can't wait for the Evolve and Super Evolve. Like, dude, Evolution, like the Evolve mechanic in Shadowverse is what makes it stand out. Like, that's this game's version of, like, you know, like the extra deck summoning from Yu-Gi-Oh! Ooh. Here we go. Oh, wow, dude, there it is. That's the same date. Wow. On the 9th anniversary is when they release it. June 17. Yeah, 6/17, man. Alright.
As shown in the video, Shadowverse Worlds Beyond will be releasing on June 17th, 2025.
Finally, at least it gets a release date, but I don't know. What if they delay it again?
It is a little later than the previously announced release period of spring 2025, but we have decided to set the release date for June 17th, which is
Oh
a
wait, was it
special day
another
for
delay?
Shadowverse.
I just realized that. I remember they were talking about spring. I guess they delayed it again. I kind of forgot. I remember they were talking about at least something Shadowverse Worlds Beyond related coming in spring.
It will be free to play competitive online collectible
I mean, I'm
card
fine
game
with that.
available for
I mean, as long as
iOS,
they have a
Android, and
release
PC.
date,
It will also support all of the languages listed.
I feel like they delayed the game enough
We
where
shared some
hopefully they
information
polish
on
it
our
up
new game in
for
Shadowverse
like
Next
whatever
2024 and in last June's live stream. But to ensure the
for
best
like whatever
gameplay
issues they might have
experience for new
to
and
cause that delay.
experienced
Hopefully
players
they got it
alike,
fixed.
we've made some tweaks to the features and concepts we previously announced.
Any changes then? Is that like an hour long worth to show? We'll see. We now have a super
One major
evolved
change
mechanic.
involves the world feature. After reassessing minigames like fishing and mahjong, we've redesigned the world into a designated space to socialize and play card battles, Shadowverse Park. Here's a first look at Shadowverse Park.
They redesigned. Is that what caused the delay? I'm just wondering about that when they said redesign. Moving
In
away from the
Shadowverse
features.
Park,
Oh,
or SV Park for short, players can battle each other in the lobby, form
wait,
guilds
a
with
renewed
friends,
world.
and more.
They're moving away from fishing mahjong and
As
dungeons?
seen in the video, you can customize your personal avatar in a variety of ways.
So wait, are they not doing
However,
that anymore?
we
They're
also
moving away from
plan on
that?
implementing visages, which players can use to
I mean, I'm
dress their
fine with that
avatar
because, you know, they're not
as
like
one
the
of
main part of the
various
game.
in-game characters.
Like, I don't play Shadowverse for mahjong and stuff.
Here you can see an example of an avatar dressing up as Dryzen, one of the leaders.
I thought they
There
would
are
keep it
also
because, you
modes
know,
that you can play
it's at
around
least
with.
finished.
The park is also designed to host online tournaments
And,
and
like,
other
it looks
events that
finished
will
when they
let
showed it
players
off
from
back
around the
then.
world participate and socialize
But that's
with
good.
one
If it's
another.
to enhance the card battle side of things, I'm
More
more for
details
that.
will be available in future announcements, so keep an eye out for them.
I think this is in real time. The translator just like stuttered there for a bit, like me. I thought maybe it's like pre-recorded or something, like the with the translator. Okay, I can maybe understand if she doesn't like get all the words in. I think she's trying to like, you know, gather whatever she can and just say whatever.
Now, let's get into the specifics of the changes that have been made to Shadowverse Worlds Beyond's card battles. Keep in mind that these features are still undergoing development, so details might change as the developers make adjustments to improve the game. With that being said, over to you, Kimura-san. Thank you. First, let's talk about
Oh,
Super
maybe it is
Evolution.
pre-recorded,
We have previously talked about Super Evolution in Shadowverse
but you know, she's saying
Next
at the same time as
2024,
them.
But since then, we've done a few things to make the mechanic more
From the
dynamic.
second player's
To
sixth turn
start,
on
evolution
onwards,
points will
players
no
can
longer
super
turn
evolve
into
by
super
spending
evolution points. Instead,
evolution point.
both players will have two of each in a match. In addition, any follower can
Oh,
now be super evolved, regardless of their rarity. Let's take a look at how super evolution plays.
yeah, let's see some gameplay. Yeah, so we always have two. Okay, so just two evolution points. Like no matter for the first or second player. Okay. Ooh, they gain 3/3. Gain rush. Cannot take damage or be
Your
destroyed by
super evolved
abilities during your
followers will
turn.
gain Rush +3
Oh,
to both
that's
attack and defense, and cannot
a
take
nice
damage or be
immunity.
destroyed by abilities during their
Blow away enemy
turns.
followers they
Not
destroy
only
by
that,
attacking.
enemy followers destroyed by a super evolved
Knocking
follower's
them
attack
into the enemy
will be
leader,
blown away,
dealing them one
knocking them
damage to
straight
them.
into the enemy leader and dealing them 1 damage. We believe these
Wait, what does that
changes
look
bring
like?
more depth and excitement to battles. Also, as seen in the video, we've further enhanced the animations that play during Super Evolution, so we hope you'll enjoy seeing them.
They activate both their evolve and super evolve
Now, let's
abilities.
move on to another new mechanic, the bonus
Ooh.
play point.
They
This
look
is
at
a
that
feature
play
that allows
point
the player
meter.
going
That
second
looks kind
to
of
gain a
nice.
temporary play point at any time. They can use the bonus play point
Oh,
up
they
to
gain a
two
temporary play
times in a
point.
game, once before their
Use up to
sixth
two
turn and
times
once
per
after.
match. Once between turns 1 and 5, and once
Since the bonus
turn
play
6
point can
onwards.
be used at any
They
time,
got it.
we hope you will create a
That's
variety of
interesting.
strategies based on turn order and add a whole new layer to battles. Speaking of variations in strategy, several adjustments have also been made to existing mechanics, right? That's right. For starters, all followers will now gain a standardized +2 to both attack and defense after evolving, and as previously mentioned, +3 after super evolving.
Okay.
We've also equalized the evolution points that both players get to 2 points each. Evolution
So I
points and
guess
super
instead of like
evolution
just
points each
having,
can be used
one more
twice in a
evolution
game.
point, they just
Furthermore, we've increased
give
the
us
number
that
of
play point
cards
for the
drawn in
second
your
player.
starting hand from 3 to 4.
Okay, I like that. I like having more cards, more options to do.
And though the player going second gets to draw 2 cards on their first turn in the original game, we've adjusted it in Worlds Beyond so that both players will only draw 1 card on their
Hmm.
first turns.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like with the whole
Continuing
temporary play
on
point
with
thing, that does sound
crests,
very
you can now
powerful.
easily check what abilities given your leader by referring to the icons on the bottom left of the
But I think
screen.
it's fine. I mean,
Each
just
player
from
can
my,
have up to 5 crests
from the
at a
looks of it,
time, and the icons will be shown in order
easily
of
check the abilities
activation.
crest given to your leader. Wait, we have abilities crest? Oh, we can give abilities to our leader. That's the one where we like, I guess,
We've also
checking on our
added
leader, right, to
keywords
see
to
what
represent
abilities they
several
have.
pre-existing abilities, such as Intimidate, Aura, and Barrier, which should increase
Oh,
clarity and readability.
can't be attacked by enemy followers. Aura
Other than the
can't
ones
be
introduced
selected by enemy
today, we
abilities.
also plan on
Barrier
adding more
reduces
abilities
damage
and
taken to 0
statuses
once
to
before
increase
being
variety,
removed.
complexity, and fun to
Okay,
each battle.
so they made them into
More
keywords.
information on these abilities and statuses will be available when we start revealing cards, so I hope everyone looks forward to them. By the way, it looks like the visuals have also undergone a major evolution, right?
To be honest, I don't remember the visuals from
Yes, from the
before.
super evolution animations,
Dang,
special
look at that,
effects, to
dude.
battle
Oh my
stages that
gosh,
reflect the
dude.
status of the match.
That's like some
We've put a
Yu-Gi-Oh!
lot of
Master
effort
Duel
into complementing
like
the battles with high
animation.
quality visuals.
That looks so good. Okay. There's Fort. I thought they would always show the character. It was only for I forgot that one follower's name. Like I think it was the Runecraft follower, or maybe Shadowcraft. I forgot which one it was. The one with the those paper like spirits.
いやーちょっといろいろとねこうイメージ湧いてくるところもあるんですけども、超進化が
Man,
や
I
っぱり
wish I
一
knew
番
what they
あ
were
るの
saying.
かなとは思ってて、いや結構ねこう戦略的
But
に
yeah,
広
I
がっ
think
たなという
from the sounds of it, it does sound
そうですね
okay.
出してもらいましたけども、なんか突進を持ち自分のターン
Like with
中ダメージ
the
を
trade-off
する
from
とい
like
う書き方能力によって
you don't get to draw in a second turn or have
超進化フォロワーがもし
another evolution point, but you do have those temporary play points.
ってことになります
which I think, on its own, it does sound very powerful. But I think it's I mean, it sounds like a good trade-off. I would need to like maybe put it into practice to see if it's like, underbalanced or overpowered. But it sounds good on paper, like, on the spot, maybe.
もうすぐ1から2のフォロワー出してもできるわけですから、ちょっとこれ楽しみですね。進化ターンがね、やっぱり本当に
But yeah, I kind of forgot. So with the super evolves,
進化が鍵になりますよね。いやいいですね。
like I'm trying to remember back then, I haven't really reviewed like the mechanics from before.
かなり変わりそうという手札がね4枚からスタートっていうのがいいですね。
But I think it costs two, right? 2 evolution points.
そのね苦しい場面何回も我々実況してます。ちょっと
Like, wasn't it in the original one, or like in the reveal of Worlds Beyond, they had like 3 and 4 evolution points, like 4 for the second player.
Now, let's talk about classes. Kimura-san, please
If they
take
have
it
only
away.
2, I'm not sure how I feel
Alright,
about that. I want to
Shadowverse
be able to
Worlds
keep
Beyond will feature
evolving.
8 classes, including the neutral class. We've combined Shadowcraft and Bloodcraft from the previous game into the new Abysscraft class.
ということでね、こちらなんですが、先ほどね PV にも登場していましたが、
Okay.
Shadowverse Worlds Beyond
The previous video showcased a
Yeah,
bit
the
of them,
Abysscraft
but
is the mix
Shadowverse
of
Worlds
Shadow
Beyond
and
features 7 new
Blood.
main characters, each serving as the leader of a class. We've learned a bit about Dryzen, the Portalcraft leader, and
The
Love
Portal
Sign,
Clap.
the Forestcraft leader, but the others are still shrouded in mystery. However, today we'll be meeting all of the other leaders.
ここでついに気になるところ。まあやっぱりねリーダー本当にそれぞれのクラスの顔というね。まあ愛されるキャラクターに長く
Yeah, so I think I got like maybe 1 or 2 wrong, maybe.
長くね見ていくと思いますので。
I know for sure I saw Portal, I saw maybe Sword and
Now
Abyss.
then, let me introduce them one by one.
Yeah, that's
First,
Portal.
we have Dryzen, the Portalcraft leader. Wielding her
Elsie
signature
Lovelock, the
full
voice?
hand
That sounds
she's
like a
one of
cool
several
name.
key characters in the
Especially
main
the last
story.
name, Lovelock.
She'll be voiced by Yu Sasahara in Japanese and Elsie Lovelock in English.
Doomsday Machine. A girl created into a machine-dominated world. She is extremely versatile. I think she might be my main.
Then there's Love Sign, the Forest
Love
Craft
Sign.
leader. He'll be voiced by Jun Fukuyama in Japanese and Nazi
Enchanter of Kingdoms,
Tarsha
a
in
good-for-nothing
English.
second
As the
prince.
second prince
He
of a
spends
faraway
his
royal
days
bloodline, he spends his days catering to his own whims.
wandering the streets.
Third, we have Mari.
Oh, I didn't even read the...
Elise,
I didn't even realize they were
Swordcraft
showing the
leader. A noble
classes.
woman from a
Oh yeah,
land
that's
of
Sword.
flowers. She'll be voiced by Saya
Marie
Aizawa in
Malise.
Japanese and Crystal Lee in English.
Stormbringer.
Up next is Kaori Yuihara, the Runecraft leader.
Oh, she's Rune?
She is an
Okay.
archmage
Yeah, when I
from
saw the raid,
Futuristic
I just thought
City
about
with the ability
Dragoncraft.
to control
That's why
flames and will be voiced
I
by
said she was
Mikako
Dragon.
Komatsu in Japanese and Jenny
She looks really
Ikobori in
cool.
English.
Fatal Flame.
Then we have Galen, the Dragon.
That's Dragon? I thought this guy was Haven.
Otsuka in Japanese and Kori E in English.
Galen.
He is an old man who operates in an apothecary
He looks really cool.
in a secluded corner of his town.
Yeah, all the characters so far look really cool.
Next, we have Dial.
Dude, Dial, dude, I think this guy actually I don't know, he might be my favorite, the Miasma King. He looks so epic,
Dial
dude.
doesn't seem to have a voice actor listed.
I think he might be my favorite default leader.
Yes, because he's a monster.
Really. So how are we, if we're gonna play through his story, how do we know his dialogue?
Our last leader is Esperanza.
Oh, that's
of the
Haven.
Havencraft class. She's a mysterious woman who seems
I kinda-
detached from the world around
I think I might have
her.
missed her.
She'll be
I don't
voiced
remember
by
seeing her that
Mamiko
much.
Noto in Japanese and Erin
Or like,
Nicole
I
Lindquist
didn't
in
really
English.
spot her. Okay, what was missing? What was the oh, I guess the second guy was Forest. But yeah, I think Portalcraft might be my main. My secondary one would be Abyss. And it's been like that too in the original Shadowverse. Like, Portal was my main. But actually, I'm more of a Shadow guy. Yeah, I think in the original Shadowverse, yeah, he's Forestcraft. Yeah, Shadowverse 1, I was a Shadow main, secondary Portal, but I feel like this game might be the opposite for me. I'm gonna main Portal and then Abyss. But yeah, I feel like with her, Marie, she does look more on the, maybe generic side in a way.
The story that features these characters will be a fully
But I think
voiced
everyone just looks good
experience.
in general.
Beginning with Dryzen, we hope that players enjoy finding out how the paths of these characters intertwine.
You know what's interesting? Everyone looks pretty
I
epic.
heard there's one other character.
Like, they all look
a
like they're
guy who
capable
supports players
fighters.
throughout the game. You're right. Have a look.
Whereas, Oh, new character.
Her name is Yudi, and she'll be
Yudi.
voiced by Sayumi Suzushiro in Japanese and Kelsey
Your
Joffre
guide
in
to Shadowverse
English.
Worlds Beyond.
From walking players through battle related tutorials to showing them how to navigate Shadowverse
Is
Park,
she gonna be like
she'll
the
be a helpful
mascot
mentor in many ways.
in this game in a way? Like our pretty much our
We
tutorial
hope both new
voice?
players and
I know she
those
said
who
that
haven't
she'll
played
guide
in
us
a while can take
in
advantage of Yudi's
Shadowverse here,
assistance and
Worlds
enjoy
Beyond.
Shadowverse Worlds Beyond to the fullest.
Yeah, I think she's gonna be like our tutorial person.
During Yudi's introduction, you mentioned assisting both new players and those who haven't played in a while. What sort of features were you referring to? Well, new players should definitely check out the brand new AI Tips feature. A
Oh,
note
what?
here that this is a feature that is still in its beta stages.
They'll give you tips as a battle computer to help you grasp the mechanics.
Shadowverse has a practice mode where you can train your
Oh,
skills by playing against computer opponents. We've improved upon this by adding the AI
I think
Tips
I kind of
feature.
saw a feature like this. So
This
she's trying to
feature
tell
can
you
be
what to
turned
play
on and off
next.
freely. When enabled,
There's
Yudi
another
will
game on the
give you
phone
hints on what cards
that
to
I
play,
played.
when to use your bonus play
I
point,
forgot
and
what
what
it's
to
called.
attack. Since new
But
players
like you
might
have
want
like the
to practice before
duelist, like the
playing against
player,
other
and then you
players,
got this
this
AI
function will help
assistant
them
where
grasp the
they'll suggest what the
basics of
card to play
battle.
next. And that's what it feels like right now. Like she's telling you the most optimal way to play the game. Like, they'll probably do some calculations as if they're playing the battle themselves.
Next, Kimura-san will reveal what the schedule looks like after the game's
But it reminds me
release.
of that game that I played before. I forgot the game.
Shadowverse released a new card set about once every 3 months. However, this is what the release schedule for Shadowverse Worlds Beyond will look like.
Really?
From June
One
to
month?
August of 2025, we'll be releasing a new card set every 1 to 1.5 months. After that, we plan to release
Hmm.
one every 2 months.
That sounds pretty
Additional
good.
card packs will no longer be released.
Like especially with the
There will be a card pack released every month up until March, right?
the first couple of months. Sounds pretty good. Look at that silhouette. Who is that character? I'm sure it's a character from the Worlds Beyond story, but he's got like a big sword there. I want to know him. Wait, do we know these guys? I don't know. Is that you think the one that has a silhouette? Is that the Omen guy? Like the neutral Omen guy? I know he has a big
Yes, since
sword.
the number of cards immediately after release is not large, we decided to shorten the span between each card pack at the start so that everyone can
Oh.
explore more play strategies.
So wait, we
The
don't have
new
a big
cards will
card pool
feature
at the
several
start?
characters that Shadowverse veterans may recognize, so
That's why
please
we're
look
getting
forward to them.
more releases at the start?
We have also made some changes to card liquefaction. In Shadowverse, you can liquefy any card to get vials, which you can then use to create new cards. Because of this, players generally liquefied cards that they weren't using, so they could build other decks.
Players can only
However, by
liquefy
doing so, players would
a
only
fourth
have
plus
cards for
copy
a
of a
certain
card.
class, and when they finally did want to try out another class or deck, it became a struggle to build them from nothing. In Shadowverse Worlds Beyond, we wanted players to be able to try out different classes and decks. That is why we've adjusted it so players can only liquefy extras beyond the third copy of a card.
I'm not sure if I like that in general, but for me personally, I mean that's what I already do. I only liquefy like the fourth copy and beyond. But I feel like for other players who want to like maybe only play one class, so they don't mind like
I
liquefying
imagine
all
this
the
would
other
make creating
cards,
cards more difficult. How are players going to
like to me
obtain
that
the
sounds
cards they
bad.
need now? Although obtaining
But
cards
yeah,
through
like
vials
for
will
me
be
this is
slightly
good.
more difficult
I
now,
feel like
we have
for
increased the
everyone it
number
can
of
be
ways to
mixed if they want
obtain
to
cards
like
through card packs.
dedicate,
Firstly, we will be giving
if
out
they really
one
don't
free
plan on
card
using
pack
it,
every day post-release.
well, open a free card pack daily every day. That sounds pretty good. I like that. Okay, okay.
This doesn't carry over and will reset daily at 5 a.m., so we encourage players to log in every day and claim your free cards. To start with, players will be able to earn up to 10 card packs each new set by clearing release missions. In addition, players will now be guaranteed legendary cards for every 10 card packs purchased.
Okay. Wait, that's good. At least a legendary card is included.
Take note that the daily free pack is not added to the purchase count.
Yeah, Cerberus is back. And the legendary too. Starting it as a legendary.
That's not all, though. On
Was
top
she
of that,
legendary before? I
players
kind
will
of
be
forgot. I
able to
thought she
earn a
was gold.
pre-built deck of their choice consisting of cards from the first set and basic cards by completing the first
Ooh.
mirror missions.
Okay. It looks like the portal craft. I forgot her name.
Players
That's
will
the
be able
puppet
to
one.
get a key
But I'm
legendary
guessing that'll
card
be a
just by
puppet
playing
deck.
a
I'm not
deck.
really a big fan of puppets. Or marvelous rewards by clearing missions and quests.
They will also be
If
able
I
to
had to
earn
choose
not
one,
only
I'll
card
probably go for
packs, but other
sword
fantastic
because I like
rewards through
Albert. I like
Shadowverse
Albert
Farm.
a lot. Sky Knights, assemble!
Also, since the number of classes has gone from 8 to 7, it's slightly easier to get cards for a specific class. We hope all players will experiment with a variety of strategies because of these changes.
Yeah, I can definitely see that making it easier to build decks to other classes since you don't have like a wider pool
一
that
番いい
like
かな
what
と
a
まずデッキを作るっていうのが一番
what the cards you can obtain for each one.
これが一番嬉しいなと思いました。初心者の方にもお勧めできるかなと思います。そこにレジェンドカードもね入ってるということなんで、ぜひね、最初から一気に遊んでいただければなと。
Man, I really wish I knew what they were saying.
さあここまでシャドーバースワールズビヨン
Like
ド
I would rather have it
about
like
the in-game
you know have
details of
subtitles.
Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. But are there any exciting upcoming events? Yes,
Events.
we'd like to thank everyone for waiting so patiently for the release of Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. So we will be hosting an event that will let players try out the game. It's called the Shadowverse Special Festival.
Hmm.
I've got the details right here.
Oh, you gotta
We'll be
go
held in
there?
Japan on Sunday, March 23rd at Belsal Akihabara, alongside the
Well, I'm
Shadowverse
not
Saiken
flying
Team
to
Tournament,
Japan. That's
powered by
Japan, right?
Rage and Shadowverse University League
Akihabara.
Finals. Not only will visitors be able to try out Shadowverse Worlds Beyond, there are also several other events and contests throughout the day. Entry is free, so anyone can join in. However, certain events, including the Worlds Beyond demo, will be distributing numbered tickets in order of arrival to streamline operations. For more details, please check the official site when it goes live after this stream.
So that's like in 10 days, right? 23rd.
Adding on to this, we'll be revealing the playable decks during the latter portion of this live stream, so stay tuned.
You know what I just thought about now? What if you think they'll have some kind of like
Speaking live
crossover
stream,
with
we'll be
the
doing a live Q&A session on stage at the special festival.
Ooh,
If you have any questions that you want
it's
to ask
live? I
Kimura-san
might watch
about
that too.
Shadowverse Worlds Beyond,
Oh, this live stream
please
will be in
submit them through
Japanese.
the
Okay,
form that will
maybe
be
I can't
posted
watch
to
it
the
because
official
I won't
Shadowverse
I won't
X
be knowing
account later.
what they're gonna say.
画面に出てるこの QR コードを読み取っていただいて質問を送
But yeah, I'm just wondering if they'll have some kind of crossover
メッ
with
セージ
the
ね私たち3名と
All
再現
three of us will be
Shadowverse
there, as
Evolve.
well as Yu
Like have
Ebihara,
like some kind of
another
like
official side games
interaction
volunteer.
between the games, like the digital and
I might not be able to
the
get to
physical.
all of your submissions due to time constraints, but I will do my best to answer the most pressing questions
I feel like
on
that'll be
everyone's
good
minds.
いろいろ気になってることあ
to
ると思い
do.
ますんでぜひね質問たくさんいただければと思っております
Like I'm not sure just how
Please remember that the deadline for submitting
I guess in
questions is
sync the mechanics are
11:59
with the
p.m.
Evolve
JST,
version though.
March 17th. We will
So maybe
only
not
be able
everything
to
will be
receive
translated
questions
over, but
submitted
maybe
through the
some
form,
like
so please
leaders
avoid
or
submitting your questions in other ways.
maybe some kind of like cosmetic.
さあ続いて同じくスペシャルフェスのステージで行
Oh,
わ
what
れ
the
る
heck?
Exhibition matches by Japanese influencers like Tsuruoka Kamono Hashi will also take place at this event.
I don't know any of these celebrities. But it sounds cool if you know them.
シャドーバースワールズビヨンドでの対決も予定しています当日に能力を初公開するレジェンドカード
But yeah, I can definitely see this be more bigger in Japan. I mean, I know it's already big in Japan. I feel like outside of it, like I don't know much people that know about Shadowverse. But I know in Japan it's like really big, right? Oh, here we
In
go.
addition, Shadowverse Worlds Beyond will be hosting a booth at Card Game Festival 2025, which will be held from May 3rd to May 4th in Japan at Tokyo Big Sight. More details
Oh,
to
still in
come.
Japan.
お待ちくださいそしてさらに
Also, background art from Shadowverse Worlds Beyond
Ooh.
will be featured at Games Background Art Exhibition 2024-2025, which is currently touring the nation. 4 key visuals, including the one currently shown, will be exhibited. The next stop of the exhibition is at Musashino Art University from May 2nd to May 13th, 2025.
Arts
Entry
University.
is free, so if you're interested, please stop by.
That sounds pretty big, man. Just like a university.
For more details, please check the official Games
Dang.
Background Art Exhibition 2024-2025 website.
Like I guess that's like how prestigious they are
続いて、
Continuing
that
on,
they can go
we
to
have
an art
esports related news. Over to you,
university.
Kimura-san.
も、教えていただければと思います。木村さんお願いします。はい、では早速ここ
I mean,
All
Shadowverse
right,
does have
we have
very
a
good
major
art.
announcement regarding international tournaments. I'm sure some of you remember the unveiling of the Shadowverse World Championship during Shadowverse Next 2024. However, since Shadowverse Worlds Beyond will be releasing this year, we wanted to commemorate 2025 with a more sensational event instead.
ユーザーの皆様に最も喜んでいただける国際大会にすべく大会
Is this more esports stuff?
大会形式を再検討しました。はい、こちらをご覧ください。はい。出たよ。
That's why
100
I'm
million
excited to
yen.
reveal that this year we'll be hosting the Shadowverse World Grand
How much
Prix
is that?
2025, an international tournament with a grand prize of 100 million yen.
Is that like 1 million US dollars maybe? If I had to guess. That's a lot of money, man.
Not only is the grand prize much bigger, Shadowverse World Grand Prix will decide who the strongest Shadowverse player of 2025 is.
I'm actually
Let me
looking
explain
that up.
some of the changes we've made for the World Grand Prix 2025.
It's
First, although the additional
677
prize of a special Shadowverse evolved
thousand
card
US
has been
dollars.
removed, the grand prize has soared from 10 million
That's
to
still a lot.
100 million yen.
A grand prize.
Furthermore, the 7 contenders who have already qualified for the Shadowverse World Championship will automatically qualify for the World Grand Prix 2025. More details on the
Wait,
tournament
that's
and how to
6,077
qualify will be revealed at a later date.
677,000 to win in US dollars. That's a lot of money.
どのような戦い見せてくれるのか、そして賞金1億
That's a very good amount for first place.
の初代世界王者の座ね、誰が手にするのか、もう今からね、とても楽しみですね。
At least
I'm
it sounds like
excited
it to
to
me.
not only watch the thrilling battles between all the contenders at the World Grand Prix 2025, but also find out who will take home the 100 million yen prize at the first Shadowverse Worlds Beyond World Champion. Of course, besides this international tournament, we also plan to hold several other Shadowverse Worlds Beyond tournament and events, so please look forward to them.
Maybe this might be a good start for me to get into the esports, like once Worlds Beyond release. I've never been a follower of esports just because I feel like whenever I do enter it, or any sports in general, like I feel like I'm just watching in the middle of a season of a show, you know? And since this is like the startup, I mean, yeah, this might be my way to actually watch it. Like go from the beginning. I might actually do that.
最初から盛り上がりそうですね、競技新能も。さあ、続いては変わってシャドーバース
We also have some Shadowverse Evolved news. Tell us about it, Kimura-san. Cards from Shadowverse Worlds Beyond will be coming to the Japanese edition of the physical trading card game, Shadowverse
Oh.
Evolve. Players will be able to battle with cards from the first set in both games. The newest booster set will be available from Friday, July 11th, starting with
Okay, there we go. That's the
Heroic
evolved news I
Dark
was
Angel.
talking about.
This set will feature cards from Worlds Beyond. Of course, Worlds Beyond's new mechanic, Super Evolution, will be making an appearance as well.
Oh, snap. Look at that.
Not only that, to help new players get started with Shadowverse Evolve, brand new starter decks will be released on Friday, June 27th. The Swordcraft and Dragoncraft starter decks will be released simultaneously, alongside a special starter set that contains both decks. The special set also comes with stylish supplies, including card sleeves that feature Mary, Melisse, and Galan, and a dice set.
I never got into the evolve stuff.
ね、ここでさらにワールドビヨンドと連動したね、購入
I feel like I might wait later on until they have cards that I really want because I'm really picky on
When you
how I
purchase
spend my
either
money.
starter deck, you'll receive a serial code that gives you an emblem and card sleeves that feature the starter deck's leader along
Oh,
with a
here we
card
go.
pack ticket.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to see, the
If you purchase
interactivity
both
between the
decks, you'll
two.
also receive other in-game items, including an emblem, card sleeves, and avatar assets that feature an original
Yeah,
illustration.
see, so you get the
Similarly, purchasing the special starter set will give you an in-game
Well, I guess
item
Avatar, they're not
including two
leaders.
types of emblems and card sleeves.
I guess yeah, we already had them
For
as
each
leaders,
box of the
so
new
we get the
booster pack
avatar of them.
purchased, you'll receive a serial code that gives you a different bonus reward up to 5 times.
Up to 5 times.
すごい
Product details can also always be found.
They'll be found where?
Product details can always be found on Shadowverse Evolve's official website and X account, so keep an eye out for new information while you wait for Shadowverse Worlds Beyond. There's also news on the English edition of Shadowverse Evolve. That's
Mm.
right, the contents
Ooh.
are a little different from the Japanese version, but the English starter sets will be available on Friday, June 20th. Each
Okay.
Worlds Beyond starter set will include a deck box and a leader card featuring Mary Melise for Swordcraft and Galen for Dragoncraft. Alongside the starter sets, the 10th booster
I saw
set, Gods
the world.
of
That
the
was the world
Arcana,
guy, right?
will be released
Sabardo.
in line with the second anniversary. Each box has a chance of containing one of 14 leader cards, including the Omens featured in 5th booster set, Omens Eternal.
Ooh.
Of course, the English edition's products will also include serial codes that you can redeem for Shadowverse Worlds Beyond in-game items.
So wait, are these like English
The
only?
serial codes are identical to the ones in the Japanese edition, so feel free to purchase whichever one you'd prefer.
Okay.
Again, product details can always be found on the Shadowverse Evolve official website
You know,
and
with this
X
guy
account,
over
so
here, I
keep
can
an eye out
definitely
for
see the green
updates.
screen effect easily. I guess even him. Only KMR looks natural in the with the background. He doesn't have that green screen effect. But I'm guessing both the Japanese and English are the same with their digital stuff, like their downloads. Yeah, KMR is the only one that looks natural in the lighting. What the heck?
Lastly, we have updates about pre-registration. Pre-registration for Shadowverse Worlds Beyond will open after this live stream.
Hmm.
Pre-registration will be available through the App Store, Google Play Store, Steam, and Epic Games Store. Adding to wish lists on Steam and Epic will be recognized as having pre-registered.
Oh,
The pre-registration website with links to all the stores will also be going live,
I mean,
so
I'll
make
I'll
sure
try
to
to do
keep an
that
eye
after
on
this.
our X account.
Just by wish listing it. That's interesting.
The start of the pre-registration period also marks the start of the pre-registration event.
Oh snap! If it's just a
Beginning
wish
with
list and
this, all
discounts,
players
like
will get in-game rewards based on the total number of
just to
pre-registrations.
get that,
If we reach 300,000 pre-registrations, players
man.
will get 20 card packs worth of card pack tickets and rupees. So we encourage everyone to pre-register.
I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, that sounds really easy, just like wish listing it, if that counts. If I heard it correctly. Not much is being said.
After this,
Oh,
we'll
here
be
we go.
revealing details of the cards and classes that you can try out at the Shadowverse Special Festival, as well as the abilities of key cards, so stay tuned.
Okay.
Now it's time to reveal the classes and cards that can be played during the Shadowverse Worlds Beyond demo at the Shadowverse Special Festival.
Ooh. Yeah, I want to see more about the cards.
First, let me introduce the classes. The demo will
Oh,
let players try the following 3 classes: Dragoncraft, Abysscraft, and Portalcraft.
that's like perfect for me. Portal and Abyss already. Then we get to see more of that. What was the name? I already forgot his name. Yeah, like it was Galan. But you're already like my two favorite right there, Abyss and Portal. Can we see the cards?
Classes will let players fully experience all the new mechanics like Super Evolution that Shadowverse Worlds Beyond has to offer. Let's also talk about some of the key
Here we
cards
go.
in these decks.
Olivia.
First, there's the legendary neutral card, Olivia.
Draw 2 cards,
Heroic
restore
Dark
2
Angel.
defense to your leader,
Olivia,
recover
Heroic
2
Dark
play
Angel,
points.
is a 7-cost follower with 4
Super
attack and
Evolve.
4 defense.
It's like
Her
another
fanfare
unevolve allied
ability
follower
lets you
and
draw
super
2
evolve it.
cards, restore
Dang, you
2
get to super
defense to your
evolve it.
leader, and recover 2 play points.
But does it count too? Like when you like, does the effect, like if there's like a fanfare maybe? Because I know sometimes when you evolve in the original Shadowverse, like other followers using another follower card, their fanfare doesn't really affect.
She also has a Super Evolve ability, which allows you
I mean,
to
I guess
super
not. Fanfare has to be
evolve
played from the hand,
another
right?
unevolved ally follower on the field. This is a card
Dang.
designed to show off Super Evolution, the highlight of Shadowverse Worlds Beyond.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Olivia looks really good. Because you draw 2, restore 2, and recover 2 play points. I do like that a
しかも
lot.
なんか2コストとかだったらすぐくっつけられそうですもんね、こう PP が戻ってくるから。
まあこれニュートラルなんでね。
いやー
Olivia,
本当に
Heroic
サイズの
Dark
バンド
Angel.
作れそうですね。
That's a cool name
たく
too.
さんね、お世話になるんじゃないでしょうか。さあ続いて見ていきましょう。こちらです。
Next up, we have the Dragoncraft legendary Garyu,
Garyu,
Fabled
Fabled
Dragonkin.
Dragonkin. Oh wait. Oh, is this the golden and silver guy? Yeah, he was in the original game, right?
Garyu,
I just
Fabled
remember seeing like a
Dragonkin
gold
is
and
an
silver
8-cost
like thing with
follower
with
5 attack and
Dragoncraft.
5 defense. His fanfare ability summons an allied Supreme Golden Dragon and Supreme Silver
Oh,
Dragon
wow.
to the field.
So you got like an attack and defense dragon when you super evolve, like Storm and Barrier.
Supreme Golden Dragon is a follower with 4 attack,
Oh
5
wow,
defense, and ward.
that's the one that gets Storm. It has Ward too.
And,
And
Supreme
Rush.
Silver Dragon is a follower with
Oh
5
wow,
attack, 4 defense, and
that's a
rush.
cool card.
突進バリアと守護疾走になる超進化してる。
Okay. That would also be kind of nice for Rally too.
Evolve ability designed to strengthen his supreme dragons. When he super evolves, he gives Storm to all allied copies of Supreme Golden Dragon on the field and Barrier to all allied copies of Supreme Silver Dragon on the field.
カードを作るっていうのはちょっと面白い。
I think this card is cool.
使い方ができそうですもんね。あと超進化とかもちょっと
I just like how it summons and also it has like a
その後にバリアがつくみたいな。
attack and defense option, like both of them
いやちょっとイメー
present.
ジ湧いてきますね、これだけでも。
And then yeah, I'm assuming you can also still attack when you super evolve, right? You got like another rush with Garyu. So you got 2 rush, 1 storm.
さあ続いて
It sounds pretty good. Oh, Cerberus, Hellfire and Unleash. Summon a Mimi and Coco. Necromancy 6. Get all over the other followers in the field too.
Hellfire Unleashed is an 8-cost follower with 6 attack and 6 defense.
Do this 2 times, reanimate
Her
1.
fanfare ability summons an allied Mimi, right paw
Oh.
Hellhound, and Coco, left paw Hellhound to the field.
You think?
Also, her Necromancy 6 ability will give all other allied followers on the field plus
What if you like summon a second copy of Cerberus? Because I would assume you would already summon Mimi and Coco from before. Are they like 1 cost?
Mimi, right paw
Oh, they
Hellhound, is a
are.
1-cost follower with
So
2
like
attack,
if you
1
summon a
defense,
second
and rush.
Cerberus, you
She
could have
also
like
has a last words ability
2
that
Mimi and
deals 2
Cocos,
damage to the
like of
enemy
each.
leader. On the other hand, Coco, left paw Hellhound,
But like does
is a
I wonder if the
1-cost
necromancy
follower with 1
happens
attack,
before
2
or
defense,
after
and
the
rush.
reanimate.
Coco's last words ability restores 2 defense to your leader.
Hey, this is really cool. I love the super evolve mechanic.
面白い力になってますね。しかも超進化の能力もありました
But
ね。
I am kind of like sad that the evolution points got
Cerberus
reduced
also
to
has a super
like
evolve
down to 2.
ability. When the super evolves,
I need to look back because I think it was like 3 and
reanimate
4
twice.
when I saw like the gameplay of it.
多分漢字ですもんね。突進
But now everyone has 2.
進化するみたいな。
It feels very limiting.
木村さんあれですよね。耳だけ当てて超進化したら耳が2体出るとかも。
Like I'm just wondering if like the game just is like over so fast where you rarely get to
回復するのか。
like do
状況に応じてね。
like 2 evolve or 1 super evolution,
ちょっといろんな戦略になってますよ
or like maybe there's like other ways like with Olivia where you can evolve other followers through effects.
ダメージ食らわない。
I'm actually down for that too. If you can evolve through effects, I do prefer that.
バイスでヤケルベロスレジェンドらしいスーパー。
So I don't mind if they're limiting it down to 2. At first, I was kind of like hesitant about it, but I think
Finally, we have Orcus,
as long as you can
newfound heart,
maybe
the
evolve
mortal
other
craft
followers through
legendary.
effects, I think I'm fine with that.
Orcus, Newfound Heart, is an 8-cost follower
Wow,
with 5
they get
attack
Storm
and
and
5 defense.
Bane.
Her fanfare ability summons an allied Lloyd to the field. On top of
And a
that,
super
whenever
evolve
a
is
puppetry
enhanced
follower
puppets.
enters the field, her ability gives it
Yeah, that
Storm
sounds
and
really
Bane.
powerful already. Like Storm
Lloyd is
and
a
Bane.
follower with 1 attack and 6 defense.
But the
Not
enhanced
only does
puppets
he
though.
have ward, but he also prevents your opponent from selecting any other allied followers. When Orcus super evolves, she summons
Very
2
defense-heavy
copies of
card.
Enhanced Puppet.
Like everything redirected to him.
Enhanced Puppet is still the same. It's a 1-cost follower with 3 attack, 3 defense.
Yeah, so you
rush,
can do,
and
like,
is destroyed
6 to
at
the
the end
face.
of your opponent's turn.
You summon 2 of them, and they gain Storm.
もちろん盤面処理もできる。相手のねこう超進化に返すっていうこともできる。
Look at that trait, puppetry. I just saw that. I didn't see a trait with that with Lloyd. Oh wow. That's a new trait, puppetry. Was that there before? With like the original puppets?
That's all the
I've never
cards
seen
we'll
that
be
trait
revealing
before.
today. Tomoda-san, What do you think about these Shadowverse Worlds Beyond cards?
Oh, is that really it?
The contents of each deck, as well as the abilities of the included cards, will be revealed on the official Shadowverse Special Festival website on March 22nd JST,
Mm.
the day before the event. Please look forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Everything related to the demo that we've mentioned today will also be available on the Shadowverse Special Festival website, so please check it out. Just as a reminder, remember the pre-registration for Shadowverse Worlds Beyond opens today.
I'll make sure to get on that after this reaction here.
Pre-registration will be available through the App Store, Google Play Store, Steam, and Epic Games Store. Wish listing on Steam and Epic will be considered as having pre-registered.
Yeah, that's crazy.
There
I
might
just
be
realized
some
it's on
time lag
Epic
for
Game
the
Store.
pre-registration button to appear, so please check back again.
I don't think the original Shadowverse was on Epic, but no, I prefer Steam. You know, it's where pretty much most of my
You
PC
can
games
also
are at.
access the pre-registration site by scanning the QR code on the screen, which will redirect you to the
At least,
pages
the
of
ones
each
that I
store.
care about. I know Epic Game Store has been giving like the freebies. Yeah, we're just pretty much just seeing this
If we
again.
reach 300,000 pre-registrations, players will get 20 packs worth of card pack tickets and rupees, so we encourage everyone to pre-register.
さあということでぜひねもう始まったということでなんかねすごいいよいよなとうとう来ました
I wonder what counts though. Like, is this worldwide? I mean, I guess so. If it's worldwide, I don't know. It just seems like a small number in a way. Maybe I like overestimated like how many
So
people
what
would
do you
be
think? Just like
interested in
before, any
Shadowverse.
future announcements
Because
will
I thought it
be
would be
posted
like
to
way
the
more than
official
that. I feel like they can
Shadowverse
easily
X
break
account
that.
and the official Shadowverse Worlds Beyond website.
But
So
maybe
keep
I'm
an
like
eye out for them.
overestimating it.
That's everything we have for this Shadowverse Worlds Beyond special update. Thank you all for listening in. What did you think about today's information, Tomoda-san?
Okay. I mean, I feel like for me there wasn't much. I think the most important thing was the release date. I think yeah, everything else was very small. Could have been like maybe condensed down to like, you know, maybe 10 or 20 minutes worth of stuff. Wait, this was over an hour. I'm sure I will probably just edit down the video here to, get rid of any parts where, I don't speak or where I, you know, where the translator doesn't translate for them. Because yeah, there's like a lot of moments like this. It seems for the English side of things. But yeah, if I knew Japanese, I would definitely be taking in like everything here, or like no Japanese at least.
Any final thoughts, Kimura-san? I hope you will all support Shadowverse Worlds Beyond the same way you've supported Shadowverse.
Yeah, I will. I mean, I was kind of like off with the game,
With that, thank
since
you all
the
again, and we'll see you at
delay
the
of
Shadowverse
Worlds
Special
Beyond.
Festival.
But I recently came back to it, trying to finish up the original Shadowverse like story mode.
ということで、皆さん次はシャドーバースペシャルフェスでお会いしましょう。それではまたお会いしましょう。さよなら。
See you at the Shadowverse Special Festival. Bye!
Okay, there we go. Yeah, I feel like I guess from the English side of things, I feel like there wasn't really much for us to really, I guess, take in. I guess mostly because the translator didn't translate everything, only the important stuff, which I'm pretty much fine with. I think as long as she got the important stuff in, I think that's all that really matters. But I would have loved to see like maybe subtitles instead of like what these guys are saying, so that I can be more engaged. But that's mostly for like I guess for the live stream side of things. If anything, like if it's gonna be like this, I'd rather just it be like maybe a shorter video just highlighting the features for the English side of things. If they can't translate everything that they say. But yeah, overall my thoughts on it. I mean, I don't know. I don't have like it's all like good news in a way. I think at the very least we got the most important thing, which is a release date, and hopefully it it stays like that at the 17th, which I think it's which I think is fine. It's the pretty much 9th anniversary of Shadowverse. But yeah, I feel like there wasn't really much for me to really I guess take in. Only like story stuff, getting to know the leaders and all that stuff. I wish we could have seen more gameplay, but it was also nice to see the cards too. I think I like seeing the stuff like the Olivia and all those other cards. But I feel like everything else wasn't really that pertaining to me. But yeah, what I liked the most was the release date and the cards being shown, and the changes to the gameplay and its mechanics. But yeah, June 17th, I'll definitely be playing this game. I mean, it is the reason why I changed up my VTuber model at the beginning of last year. Update them and all that stuff to like reflect this game here. So yeah, definitely I will be playing this game in the future whenever it does come out, and also I'll be wishlisting it because I do want to get those milestone rewards. But anyway, guys, yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the stream, and now I turn it over to you guys. What do you guys think about the Shadowverse Worlds Beyond special updates? Do you like it or dislike it? Love or to hate it? Let me know down in the comments below. Um, but yeah, guys, I guess I'll see you whenever the next Shadowverse Worlds Beyond thing will be, or also in the my playthrough of the Shadowverse 1 story mode, if you want to check that out over there. But yeah, guys, that'll be for now. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good